cracking down on illegal immigrants, and Donald Trump is against sanctuary cities. So in light of that, they're trying to hurt him by pushing this bogus emollient clause lawsuit, basically for nefarious purposes. What they're trying to do through this lawsuit is basically, by way of the courts, unearth information that they want that they can use against him, whether that's demanding his tax returns, his business dealings, or any potential conflict of interest he may have. But here's the kicker, Charles. This bogus case just reeks with so much hypocrisy, because if these liberals in Cambridge truly cared about foreign governments and foreign entities influencing our government, why didn't they speak out against Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton when they both took millions of dollars in speaking fees from foreign countries and foreign entities? Right. And why did they speak out against the Clintons with their foundation, who took millions of dollars from foreign nations? So the hypocrisy is just really on display for everybody to see.
It is on display, Amy, but also I think it's the belligerence that blows me away. That these, whether it's a municipality, small cities, towns, states, saying to the administration, we don't care what your efforts are to rein in sanctuaries of criminals, we're going to fight you.
Right, and it would be a joke that they are moving to impeach President Trump if it wasn't also an attack on national security. And we've discussed this before, that sanctuary cities can act as magnets for the worst actors who know that they will not be turned over to ICE. We're talking about rapists, murderers, people who know that if they move to Boston, local authorities won't call ICE to get them booted. So this is a problem for Bostonians, or Cambridge, I should say, maybe even Harvardians, since that's where the university is. But it's also, Charles, it is a waste of resources. Shouldn't that council be spending those taxpayer dollars and those resources on an effort that actually has merit?
So then how does President Trump, we already see where Attorney General Sessions has already launched the first salvo, and he's hinted at more. I mean, what would it take economically to bring these places to their knees, or at least to their senses?
Well, Charles, you're talking to a Seattle native, and I can tell you this is a town that has naked bicycle races. These are not people who are going to be strong-armed by what they consider to be a conservative, right-wing, administration, and they actually take great pride in their resistance, as they're calling it, to the President of the United States. So I actually don't think that, and they might even see it as a point of pride, that they're not taking federal dollars because they're doing this on principle.
Although at some point you would think, Adriana, that it would hurt them.
That's right. I wrote a column recently in the Boston Herald saying that in addition to the federal government blocking federal grants to sanctuary cities who, flagrantly flout our immigration laws, I also think that governors across, the entire country should follow Governor Abbott's lead in Texas and also cut off state funding to these rogue outlaw cities that are coddling criminals.
Although
so
Massachusetts
that would send a
would be a long
1-2
shot,
punch.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right,
Even though
don't
we
forget,
have a Republican governor.
Sure,
Yes.
Don't forget that Elizabeth Warren is from Cambridge.
All right, guys, thank you both very much. So.